The Brandon Peters Show may contain explicit language and detailed plot points. For more information on the show, stay tuned to the end of the episode.
Happy 4K Blues Day, everybody. Brought to you by WhySoBlue.com. I'm back, and I have got a lot for you, actually. I'm pretty excited about it. Just an upfront note, your regularly scheduled programming of Old Space Show will be moved to next week. It's the finale of the Quantum Leap Season 1 series. It's been bumped to next week. No biggie, just a week off. That's all. Tomorrow will be the Hannibal Rising commentary from Out Now with Aaron and Abe, which features myself, Aaron Newworth, Scott Mendelson, and Yancey Burns. So tune in for that one. It's a pretty interesting conversation. It does go off quite a bit because it's not the greatest of movies to talk about. So without further ado, let's dive into this stack I have. First, we're going to start out with one of last week's releases, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the Criterion Collection it's entering now. There's a 4K restoration on it on standard Blu-ray. As you can see, this is interesting. There's two cuts of the film on here. There's a TV cut and get through. Oh, look at all the Fast Times through the thing. TV cut and the regular theatrical cut, which is a bit different because you get to see Dong in the movie, which was apparently there from the beginning, but home video edits have messed it up. So I'll leave that as a surprise for you where to find it, although if you go to any Blu-ray places, you know, you'll find it. But one of the coolest features on here is an interview that Olivia Wilde does with Cameron Crowe and Amy Heckerling, the writer-director combo that brought us this all-time routine classic. There is word that next year it's going to get a 4K Ultra HD release, but yeah, for now, you know, they've been doing that, Do the Right Thing, Fast Times, Paris, it's happening, but this is a Criterion one. It's terrific, worth a pickup, and yeah, so let's move on. Coming out today on Blu-ray, I have Raya and the Last Dragon, 4K Ultra HD. This was one of Disney's Theaters Plus, their little premiere thing where you pay to see it. I was one of those people because my kids really wanted to see it when it came out and they missed the theater. And hey, it's about the same price. And free review copy, I guess, hey, it all even equals out here. This one comes out today. It's pretty solid. It's a pretty good movie. It's solid. I've got this sent to me. I don't watch this show. I didn't request this, but hey, The Alienist. It's got Daniel Bruhl, Luke Evans. I'm not familiar. Dakota Fanning's in it. It's TNT. We Know Drama. So check it out, I guess, if you're a fan of it. Next show I hadn't watched yet because kind of not into jumping in and out of CBS All Access, now called Paramount Plus. So I kind of waited, but Star Trek The Lower Decks, the animated comedy, which has some people with Rick and Morty creds on here helping out with it. It's a short little season, but it's a comedic approach. And dare I say, maybe I've only handpicked a couple so far. Got to do a review for it, but maybe the best one that this new TV era of Star Trek is doing. Picard was okay. I don't know how I feel about Discovery, but this is fun. I don't know. This one comes out today, like Raya. So we got two new releases, I believe. Today? Yeah. And then next week's stuff, this, My Fair Lady. This ultimate 4K restoration, it's amazing. It looks great. Beautiful picture restoration. The 7.1 mix is a lot of fun. This movie just rocks. As my friend Andy Ober says, it's just one banger after another, and he's not wrong. The music of this one, it's just fun. It's 3 hours, does not feel like it. I showed it to my children. They really enjoyed it because they're really into Hamilton and stuff, so I'm showing some other musicals. This is an all-timer. This is one, like, really decorated Academy Awards films. Like, I think it won 8, was nominated for 11. This is going to be one of the hottest pickups for 4K Ultra HD collectors this year, and it's one of the best up and down releases. All the old bonus materials are back, and they are sufficient enough to hold on for this new release. Next, I also have early Joe Dante film, Explorers. It's a kid's adventure film with Ethan Hawke and River Phoenix. Admission, this is a blind spot for me in the Joe Dante catalog. I've never seen it, so I'm excited to explore it. Did I just do that? I just did that. For this release from Shout Factory under the Shout Select banner, so it should be a lot of fun. That's Explorers. All right, next. You can't win them all, folks. But you do have to love your kids if you have them. Tom and Jerry. I did watch this on the HBO Max when it came out with my family. My kids enjoyed it. I'll be kind. My kids enjoyed it. That's what I'll say. And there we are. It's Tom and Jerry on standard Blu-ray. They did in 4K Ultra HD it. So here you are. Classic duo. Tom and Jerry brought back again in this. Wonderful. All right, next, another kid favorite from the past. This is the Snoopy Collection. This is 4 movies from Paramount. You get them digitally. You get them on Blu-ray. It's a collection. You get Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown. Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. And A Boy Named Charlie Brown. And then lastly, Snoopy Come Home. So there you are in this nice little emerald case, which is about the same thickness as a Criterion case, carrying all 4 movies. All right, get down to the final 2 biggies. We have the 4K Ultra HD Steelbook for Last Action Hero. It's coming from Sony. So this one comes out, I think it's out now, maybe. That's pretty cool back. The regular edition comes out in June, so they're a little spaced. It's just got some explosions there. I really like Last Action Hero. I've always been a fan of it. I like some of its darkness to it. I always had a lot of fun. My grandmother took me to this when I was little. She took me to this Jurassic Park and then this the next week because she loved Arnold Schwarzenegger. But I really took this movie. It was, a movie about movies, having fun with stuff. I was getting sort of the in-jokes and things, and I always have a soft spot for Last Action Hero. I know it's kind of a love it or hate it with people, but I'm on the positive side of things. So this one's a really cool one you pick up. Lastly, and I know most of you are all here for this, we're going to go from Blu-rays and 4Ks and Blu-rays to DVD because I have from Paramount, very excited to present Beverly Hills 90210. This is the complete series of the original run. They're calling this the Ultimate Collection. This is like the 3rd time they've put this series out on just DVD. Now, back in the 90s, while things might have been shot on film or stuff that might not exist because they mastered things all in video. So this could be the best to get, but they're going with that Paramount route. So if you have any of their more last couple years TV shows, like I have Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and I have Star Trek Voyager like this. They've kind of done this with the Twilight Zone. They just stack 3 seasons to one of these big cases. So when you open it up, it is just discs upon discs upon discs, and they fall out. Like that, they fall out. So kind of have to get them back in there. So that's the first 3 seasons. Growing Up didn't slow them down. So we have that art. Dad, this is season 1 through 3. Now we'll go to the middle years, seasons 4 through 7. And this one there, moving away, not apart. There's another fancy photo. So there's nothing new here. These are just the discs repurposed. And again, this is just, so this one, actually, one of the seasons got kind of fun and put actual art on the damn discs, which is nice. But yeah, you just have discs stacked upon discs, stacked upon, and like I said, they fall off. I've already got some here falling off. So what happens when you just do stacks, and then I didn't know, but hey, I got this sent to me, so I'm doing my part here by showcasing what it is for them. So this is season 4, 5, 6, 7. So they got 4 seasons in this middle thing. And now we have 8, 9, and 10, the conclusion of the saga. So, and this one, an era ends, a new one begins. So, yeah, looks like, oh, well, maybe they put the new series on here. Yeah, this is the new, so it's the BH 920, the one they recently, not the CW one or whatever. This is the thing that came out not too long ago. So that's in here. So that is the thing you have that the previous collections didn't. Okay. Again, say it with me, folks. Discs upon discs upon discs. So they are considering that new thing season 10. Oh my gosh, this is so much. And it has a bonus disc with a complete yearbook on here as well. So that is a lot of old teen show. You'll know what that means soon. So, anyway, that'll do it for this week. I'm like Mr. Rogers here, putting away these discs as I talk. Pretend they're shoes, I guess. But if you're a distributor or a studio or something and you're wanting to see your product here or reviewed by me on wineswithblue.com, go ahead, hit me up at my email, naptownnerd@gmail.com, or mail at thebrandonpetershow.com. You can also reach out to me on social media at Brandon4KUHD. There is more from the Brandon Peters Show this week, including, as I mentioned, the Hannibal Rising commentary tomorrow on the pod streams here on YouTube. Thursday, you'll have the uncut version of Monday's episode, which has an entire segment of Sheree and I talking Doctor Who. You won't want to miss it. You won't believe how many times, every time I record a show, we end up talking about Doctor Who, no matter who the guest is, almost. It's crazy. It's just a magnet. And then Friday, we're talking DMX's Slippin', and you don't want to miss that conversation. It's great. So, that'll do it for today. But until next time, always remember to keep the positivity in your online film discussion.
Thank you for listening. The Brandon Peters Show is a Creative Zombie Studios production. Produced by Brad Shoemaker and Brandon Peters. Written and edited by Brandon Peters. Announcer vocals by Jessica Alsman. Theme song by Metavari. Web design and show art by Brad Shoemaker with Brandon Peters. All music and clips featured in the episode are property of their respective studios, and no infringement is intended. Additional information on this and other episodes at BrandonPetersShow.com. For any inquiries, press opportunities, or sponsorship, contact mail at BrandonPetersShow.com. The show is available on Apple Music, Spotify, or anywhere podcasts are found.